Paid maternity and family leave is rare in the United States. It is time that the U.S. creates a national policy that requires employers to provide paid family leave in connection to childbirth. This PSA will describe the history of this type of policy in the United States, compare national policies in other nations, explain state-to-state initiatives, and describe a newly introduced law. The United States has never had a national policy requiring paid leave surrounding a birth of a child. However, in 1993, Public Law 1033, the Family and Medical Leave Act, or FMLA, was enacted by the United States federal government. This law was drafted by the National Partnership for Women and Families, formerly known as the Women's Legal Defense Fund. There were three main purposes of this 1993 law, which were to promote economic stability and preserve family integrity, to allow employees to take leave for medical reasons, to care for a child or a family member, and to offer equal employment opportunity. However, not all employees are eligible to take leave according to this law. FMLA requires employers to provide up to 12 weeks of unpaid job-protected leave to eligible employees. In order to qualify for this leave, an employee needs to have worked for their employer for at least 1 year and for 1,250 hours over the past 12 months. Also, employees are only eligible if there are at least 50 employees within 75 miles of the organization. This law has not been updated since the enactment of the law in 1993, which was 28 years ago. There is little data or information available on the use of FMLA in the United States. However, data from a U.S. Department of Labor survey from the year 2000 found that of the 35 million employees who used the leave from 1993 to 2000, only 26% reported that they took time off to care for a new child or for maternity disability reasons. This survey also found that 78% of those who needed leave but did not take it reported that they did not use FMLA because they could not afford to do so. This survey also found that individuals are often not taking the full 12 weeks that are permitted in the Act, with the median length of leave being 10 days. 80% of the leaves were 40 days or less. There are many beliefs to why people are apprehensive about FMLA, and Waldfogel has come up with 3 key beliefs. The first belief is that the leave will hinder their ability to advance in their careers. The second belief is that there might be negative effects on their wages. And the third belief is that the leave could indirectly inhibit progress toward gender equity in the workforce. The only other industrialized country besides the United States that does not provide paid leave to women related to childbirth is Australia. Other industrial countries have some type of national policy that requires paid leave off after childbirth that vary in duration and wage percentage. For instance, Canada offers 17 weeks of paid leave, and Germany offers women 14 weeks of paid maternity leave at 100% of previous earnings. Sweden offers 18 months of parental leave, where 12 months are at 80% of previous earnings. Greece and Japan offer couples around 60 weeks, of which are 45 to 50% paid for. Finally, France and Spain offer their residents over 300 weeks of leave for 2-parent families, but only 9% is paid. Although the United States as a country has not implemented a national policy on paid leave, 7 states have created and implemented paid family and medical leave insurance programs, including California, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, Rhode Island, Washington, and the District of Columbia. Also, paid leave programs will take effect in Colorado, Connecticut, and Oregon in the next few years. These state programs have shown the promising outcomes of paid family leave. These programs have encouraged mothers to take leave and increase the likelihood that they will return to work after having a child. For example, a study in California found that paid maternity leave increases the duration of leave by 3 to 5 weeks. These effects have appeared strongest for less advantaged mothers. Several benefits have been found from these programs, such as improving health, development, and employee satisfaction. Studies found that these leaves could increase the likelihood of breastfeeding, reduce parental stress, and promote healthy parent-child relationships. Also, these policies were less troublesome on employers than expected. Although some employers in California, New Jersey, and Rhode Island were hesitant and resistant to the implementation of paid family leave, surveys have found that they were more likely to have positive or neutral views than negative views after implementation. In addition, the studies found that employers could benefit from these type of family-friendly policies through increased employee satisfaction and decreased turnover. In February of 2019, the Family and Medical Insurance Leave, or Family Act, was introduced by Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and sponsored by Representative Rosa DeLauro. This act would create a comprehensive national program that helps meet the needs of individuals through a shared fund that would make paid leave affordable and accessible. The Family Act would provide workers up to 12 weeks of partial income, allowing workers to earn 66% of their monthly wages. Also, this act would cover all employees, no matter the size of their employers. Finally, this program would be administered through a new Office of Paid Family Leave and Medical Leave. It is time that the United States joins the majority of the other industrialized countries by implementing a national policy on paid family leave. In order to advocate for change and this new Family Act, we need to spread awareness. You can do so by using the hashtag FamilyAct on all social media platforms. You can also urge your legislators to support the Family Act. The National Partnership for Women and Families have created call scripts, several versions of letter templates, and talking points on this act. These resources can be found in the description box below this video. Having a child should be a special time in a family's life. Paid family leave can help.